To all of you, I'm here again to share most awaited topic trigonometry on my YouTube channel Maths Can Be Fun. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what is trigonometry, father of trigonometry and earlier name of trigonometry and the use of trigonometry in real life. Because most of the students asking, so what is the use of trigonometry and why we are studying trigonometry? So in this video, I am going to tell you the answers of all these questions. So without wasting a time, let's start the video on the topic trigonometry. So trigonometry is derived from two words, trigonon and metron. Trigonometry is derived from two words, trigonon and metron. Trigonon and metron are basically Greek words, and the meaning of trigonon is triangle and the meaning of metron is measurement. Means, if we can conclude, the meaning of trigonon plus metron is the measurement of triangle. So this is the actual meaning of trigonometry. Then if you written trigonometry this way, or generally nowadays we are using this name as trigonometry, like trigonometry. So now I am going to divide in three parts: first part, second and the third part. So the first word, tri. Tri stand for three, don't stand for sides. You can set the angles also, but only sides. And metri means, again, metri stand for measurement. Metri stand for measurement means the measurement of three sides, and we know that triangle is the only polygon which has three sides. So the measurement of three sides is known as trigonometry. So basically trigonometry is totally based on right angle triangle. So what is a right angle triangle? A triangle whose one angle is right, means 90 degree. Means ऐसा triangle जिसका एक angle 90 degree का हो, so the special triangle is right angle triangle. So what is the name of that special triangle? It is right angle triangle. So trigonometry is totally based on right angle triangle. I hope so. What is trigonometry is clear to you all. And in other hand, trigonometry is the common written saying in our books also. Trigonometry is branch of mathematics which deals with the measurement of angles, length of sides and the problems aligned with angles. Means trigonometry जो है ये एक ब्रांच है मैथमेटिक्स की जिसका यूज हम एंगल्स मेजरमेंट के लिए, लेंथ साइड्स की लेंथ मेजरमेंट के लिए और प्रॉब्लम अलाइंड विद एंगल्स, और एंगल्स के साथ में जो और भी प्रॉब्लम्स कॉम्प्लिकेटेड या जैसी भी हो उनको उनको प्रूफ करने के लिए या फिर उनकी यूज के लिए हम ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का यूज करते हैं. ओके, सो आई होप सो. व्हाट इज ट्रिग्नोमेट्री इज क्लियर टू यू ऑल. नाउ फादर ऑफ ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, Hipparchus is the father of trigonometry. Yes, who's Hipparchus? Hipparchus is the father of trigonometry. Yes, Hipparchus invented trigonometry. Hipparchus is an astronomer, geographer, and mathematician. So he invented trigonometry to measure the is an astronomer. As Hipparchus is an astronomer, so he invented trigonometry to measure the distance between galaxies, stars and moons. Means the use of he used the trigonometry totally in solar system. That's why he invented trigonometry. So trigonometry use the distance. What is the distance between one planet to another planet and something, the distance between all the things, okay, which comes in solar system. So, and what is the actual position, okay, what is the actual position of any planet, comet, moon and all in a solar system. So by trigonometry, it helps to find the exact position as well as distance also. Okay, so that is the reason he invented trigonometry. So that's why Hipparchus is known as the father of trigonometry. Earlier name of trigonometry. Yes, what is the earlier name of trigonometry? When Hipparchus invented trigonometry, so it's not named trigonometry that time. Means उस समय जो trigonometry का name trigonometry नहीं था. What is the name, earlier name of trigonometry? So the earlier name of trigonometry is trigonometria. Trigonometria is the earlier name of trigonometry. And then who changes trigonometria to trigonometry? Means trigonometria को trigonometry में किसने change किया? Yes, B. Pitiscus. B. Pitiscus is a German mathematician. एक जर्मनी से है mathematician जिन्होंने trigonometria को trigonometry में change किया in 1595. 1595 he changes trigonometria to trigonometry. Now, and the most important question, use of trigonometry in real life. Yes, it is the most important question because most of the students are confused. बहुत से बच्चे confused हैं कि सर हम trigonometry क्यों पढ़ते हैं? What is the use of this? So trigonometry is used in our life many forms. बहुत तरीके हैं, बहुत सी ऐसी रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल्स हैं हमारे पास में जिसमें हम ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का यूज करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल मेजरमेंट, और व्हेन वी वांट टू मेजर द हाइट ऑफ बिल्डिंग, हाइट ऑफ माउंटेन, टू मेक अ वीडियो गेम्स. यस, टू मेक अ वीडियो गेम्स बनाने में भी हम ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का यूज करते हैं. देन फ्लाइट इंजीनियरिंग, नेविगेशन, मरीन इंजीनियरिंग एंड एस्ट्रोनॉमी, एज आई टोल्ड यू, बिकॉज इन्वेंशन ही ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का उस वजह से हुआ था. एंड अभी जब आप अपनी टेक्स्ट बुक के क्वेश्चंस अटेंड करेंगे, इवन एनसीईआरटी में भी क्वेश्चंस है, इतने रियल लाइफ के एग्जांपल्स हैं. मींस एक एग्जांपल है द प्लेन फ्लाइंग. ओके, मींस एक प्लेन फ्लाई हो रहा है, मतलब उड़ रहा है, ठीक है, एंड आप भी चल रहे हैं, प्लेन भी चल रहा है. यू आर वॉकिंग एंड द प्लेन इज फ्लाइंग. करेक्ट? तो मींस अब क्या प्लेन पे जा करके आप बता सकते हो उसकी स्पीड क्या? इवन आप उस पे बैठे होगे तो भी आप नहीं बता पाओगे. व्हाई? बिकॉज यू आर नॉट अलाउड टू गो इन कॉकपिट. आपको कॉकपिट पे जाने की परमिशन नहीं है. सो बाय द एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन and the distance covered by you as well as plane in a particular time, then you are able to reply what is the speed of that plane. Okay, means इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस हमारे टेक्स्ट बुक में भी हैं और हम उनको देखेंगे. So that is the actual use of trigonometry in our day-to-day life and real life. Okay, so let's move to the academic and start the topic. So what I said, trigonometry is totally based on right angle triangle. So as I told you, a triangle whose one angle is 90 degree is known as right angle triangle. एक ऐसा triangle जिसका एक angle 90 degree हो, so this is known as right angle triangle. Now, if it is A, it is B, and it is C. Now, trigonometry has 6 ratios. Trigonometry has 6 ratios. What are the 6 ratios? Sine, cos, tan, and cosec, sec, and cot. These ratios are meaningless. Yes, I'm right. These ratios are meaningless without angle representation. मीन्स अगर हमने यहाँ पे साइन के आगे एंगल रिप्रेजेंटेशन नहीं लिया, सो दिस साइन बिकम sin, एंड वी नो द मीनिंग ऑफ sin. सो द रेशियो ऑफ द ट्रिग्नोमेट्री एज रिस्पेक्ट टू दिस एंगल मीन्स एंगल इज मस्ट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, व्हेन एंगल इज चेंजेस फ्रॉम वन वर्टेक्स टू अनदर. अब अगर एक एंगल जो है वो एक वर्टेक्स से दूसरे वर्टेक्स पे चेंज हो रही है, okay, so means values भी change हो जाएंगी. That's why angle plays an important role in trigonometry. इसीलिए एंगल का जो रोल है ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है। एंड मैंने जैसा कि बताया भी, ट्रिग्नोमेट्री इज द ब्रांच ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स, इट इज totally deals in measurement of angles and problems aligned with angles. Okay, so angle plays an important role here. So without any angle, if it is a theta, it is a beta, okay, it is a alpha, gamma, a, b, c, means angle representation तो हम कैसे करते हैं, कैपिटल लेटर ऑफ इंग्लिश अल्फाबेट हम कुछ भी ले लेंगे, या फिर हमें जो भी एंगल मेजरमेंट वहां पर दिया हो एज थीटा, अल्फा, बीटा, गामा एंड सो ऑन. सो लेट्स sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta and the cot theta. Now they are meaningful. अब ये हमारे रेशियो जो है ये मीनिंगफुल हो गए. Then we can write the value of sin theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. Now if this is a theta angle, okay, so the side opposite right angle triangle, okay, don't forget angles should be right. So the side opposite to theta angle means it is the opposite side, and this is the adjacent side of theta angle. Means BC is the adjacent side as respect to theta angle and AB is the opposite side as respect to theta angle. Means theta angle के रिस्पेक्ट में अगर AB देखते हैं तो हमारी अपोजिट साइड है, और अगर हम BC देखते हैं तो हमारी एडजेसेंट साइड है, जिसका हम नेम भी बोलते हैं द साइड अपोजिट टू थीटा एंगल इज परपेंडिकुलर. The side opposite to theta angle is perpendicular and the side adjacent to theta angle is base. Okay, and the third one is hypotenuse. And the third one is hypotenuse. And hypotenuse is the longest side of right angle triangle. Yes, हमने previous class में 9th standard में एक theorem पढ़ी है. The side opposite to largest angle is longest and the side opposite to smaller angle is smallest. Means this is the right angle triangle. Okay, when we want to increase the measurement of angle, अब हमने इस measurement को 90 ना करके हमने ये कर दिया, obtuse कर दिया. So and we want to make a triangle, अब हमें triangle भी तो बनाना है, तो what we will do, we will make this side longer. So means जैसे जैसे ये side बढ़ेगी, अगर ये side यहाँ पर हो गई तो ये angle, ये length, ये angle बढ़ेगा तो ये side भी बढ़ेगी. Means angles, when the angle is increasing, then the length, so the length opposite to the increasing angle is also increasing. Similarly, the measurement of any angle is decreasing. This is a right angle triangle. Okay, means the measurement of any right angle triangle or something else, if the measurement of angle is decreasing and we want to make a triangle, so the length opposite to the decreasing angle is also decreasing. Okay, so in this right angle triangle, 90 degree right angle, and we know that the sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. If one of the angle is 90 degree, then it is theta, so then it becomes 90 minus theta. So it's conclude that 90 degree is the greatest one. Okay, और जैसा कि हमें पता भी है, ये तो बहुत छोटी सी बात है जिसको मैं कुछ ज्यादा ही लंबा खींच रहा हूं. So side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. So let's write the ratios of sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. So sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. The ratio of the side of right angle triangle, if the value of sin theta is P by H, means perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Cos theta is equals to base upon hypotenuse, whereas tan theta is equals to perpendicular upon base. Okay. Now, then sometimes students just confused how to memorize these ratio in our mind. So I have a trick. Pakistan भूखा प्यासा, हिंदुस्तान हरा भरा। ओके यस, आजकल तो बहुत अच्छे से फाइट की तैयारियां चल रही हैं। सो व्हाट इज द ट्रिक? आई एम गोइंग टू राइट इट अगेन हियर। Wait. So what is the ratio of Pakistan भूखा प्यासा, हिंदुस्तान हरा भरा? ओके मीन्स अभी आप पे डिपेंड है, आप इसको कैसे मेमोराइज करते हैं। समटाइम्स स्टूडेंट के से पंडित बद्री प्रसाद हर हर बोले, एंड पाकिस्तान भूखा प्यासा, हिंदुस्तान हरा भरा, एंड एक तो बहुत ही अजीब सा है वो क्या है कि no, I don't want to share here. So let's sin theta is equals to P by H. Cos theta is equals to B by H, whereas tan theta is equals to P by B. Okay. Cosec theta is the inverse of sin theta. Okay. Means inverse of means numerator become denominator and the denominator and the numerator become denominator and the denominator become numerator. Means cosec theta is equals to hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Sec theta is equals to hypotenuse upon base, whereas cot theta is the inverse of tan theta, so it is base upon perpendicular. Now, this is all about exercise 8.1 from NCERT class 10. So, let's how we face a question regarding this topic. हम इस टॉपिक के रिस्पेक्ट में कैसे क्वेश्चंस देखते हैं? So shall I run? Yes. So now in this video it's not easy to complete whole trigonometry. Okay, means it's a big challenge to complete the all concepts of trigonometry in a single video for me. Then because no reason, I don't want to give any excuse. So let's start. How question comes in examination? But before this, I want to share Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. In a right angle triangle, in a right angle triangle, the sum of the square of the legs of a right angle triangle. Yes, these two sides are known as the legs of right angle triangle. Okay. Yes, legs means yes, tange. Okay. So the sum of the square of the measurement of legs p square plus b square is equal to the square of the longest side. Okay. On the other hand, it's a funny way, but how we mentioned in examination, the sum of the square of two sides is equal to the square of third side, or the sum of the square of two smaller sides is equal to the square of the longest side. It is Pythagoras theorem. This theorem helps us to find any value, any two of them is given, then we want to find the third one by using this theorem. Means कोई भी दो वैल्यूज हमें गिवन होंगी और हम उसमें से एक वैल्यू फाइंड करेंगे. बेसिकली ऐसा क्वेश्चन भी बच्चों के माइंड में होता है, वो कंफ्यूज्ड होते हैं कि सर ये क्वेश्चन में तो फॉर्मूला नहीं पुट हो रहा है या फिर हम रिलेट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. तो बेटा अगर हमारे पास में HPV, अगर हम इसी की बात करें, तो अभी ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा कि वो आपको दो चीजें ना दे. ठीक है, दे डेफिनेटली गिव इट टू यू, वो जरूर देंगे आपको. हाँ, अब अगर वो दे रहे हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल बेस इज गिवन, मीन्स परपेंडिकुलर इज ट्वाइस द बेस, मीन्स उन्होंने रिलेशन के थ्रू दो वैल्यूज दे दी. ठीक है, बट वो देंगे तो देन यू हैव टू फाइंड द थर्ड वन. ओके, नाउ दिस इज द पाइथागोरस थ्योरम which help us to find the third side or the remaining side of the given right angle triangle. So let's we see the question, which type of questions we face about this topic. So the question is that, for example, if sine theta is equals to 5 by 13, if sine theta is equals to 5 by 13, find the all trigonometric ratios. Okay, what does it mean? Means if sine theta is equals to 5 by 13, sine theta की वैल्यू तो हमें 5 by 13 given है, then find the all trigonometric ratios. Means अब sine theta तो है हमारे पास में, then we find the remaining ratios. Remaining ratios are cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. So what we will do, I'm going to give the solution of this question. So let's see the solution. Now sine theta is equals to 5 by 13. It is given. Okay, and we know that sine theta is equals to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Means here perpendicular is given as 5 and hypotenuse as given 13. Okay, so we find the base, then we are able to write the all trigonometric ratios. Now one more thing, अब अगर इन्होंने डायरेक्ट अगर उनसे ऑल ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज की जगह सिंपल सी बात पूछी थी, sin theta is equals to 5 by 13, find all trigonometric ratios. Instead of this question, if there was find the value of cosec theta, so we know that cosec theta is the inverse of sin theta, so we just write directly cosec theta is equals to 1 by sin theta. Okay, after this question I'm going to discuss about the reciprocal relations of the ratios. So sin theta is equals to 13 by 5. So then perpendicular is given and the hypotenuse is given. We don't know the base. Okay, means we need to find the base first. Then we are able to find the all trigonometric ratios. So what we will do? We have to write Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. And then we find the base. So here hypotenuse is AC square, which is equals to perpendicular is AB square plus BC square. Now the value of AC is 13 square plus the value of AB is 5 square, then we find the value of BC square. 13 square is 169. You must to learn squares up to 20 minimum. Now 5, 25 plus BC square. Now when we transpose 25 from RHS to LHS, then it's become negative BC square. Now 169 minus 25 is 144 is equals to BC square. Now we know that when we remove the square from either side, when we can take square root on another side. Okay, जब हम एक तरफ से square हटाते हैं तो दूसरी तरफ square root ले लेते हैं. Okay, so now BC is equals to 12 centimeter. It's getting clear. BC is equals to 12 centimeter. Now so I'm going to write the cos theta's value. Cos theta is equals to base upon hypotenuse, and the base is 12 and the hypotenuse is 13. Similarly, tan theta is equals to perpendicular upon base, and the value of perpendicular is 5 and the base is 12. Then cosec theta is equals to hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Hypotenuse is 13 and the perpendicular is 5. Similarly, sec theta is equals to hypotenuse upon base, and the value of hypotenuse is 13 and the base is 12. And the last cot theta is equals to base upon perpendicular, and the base is, yes, the base is 12 and perpendicular is, and the perpendicular is 5. Okay, now I have written centimeter here. Okay, but we can't mention centimeter here. हमने यहाँ पर centimeters नहीं लिखे. Yes, because in junior classes we learned that ratio has no units. Means ratio में units नहीं होती. First thing, I have written 12 centimeter because it is the measurement of this side. That's why I written 12 centimeter. But it's no need to write the 12 centimeter. It's clear? Because sin theta is already given 5/13. But when we mention here, जब हम लेंथ पर लिखेंगे, फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमने तो ये BC लिखा है, इट्स 12 मींस दिस इज द BC. और जब इसकी मेजरमेंट है, BC की ये लेंथ है, तो इट हैज मेजरमेंट ना, उसकी तो मेजरमेंट होगी इधर मिलीमीटर, इधर सेंटीमीटर. सो वी कॉमनली यूज सेंटीमीटर. सो इफ you want to write, then you can. Okay, now after this I'm going to discuss the reciprocal relations. So let's start the reciprocal relations. Okay, reciprocal relations. What are reciprocal relations? Means sin theta is the reciprocal or inverse of cosec theta. So what we will do, sin theta is equals to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and cosec theta is equals to hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Means cosec theta is the inverse of sin theta. Means cosec theta is just reciprocal to sin theta. Means if you want to write the value of cosec theta, we just write the reciprocal of the value of the ratio of sin theta. Means sin theta के रेशियो का रेसिप्रोकल कर देंगे तो क्या बन जाएगा, cosec थीटा की वैल्यू बन जाएगी. सो व्हाट वी विल डू देन, अगर हम इसको cosec थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू हाइपोटेन्यूज अपॉन परपेंडिकुलर, हम इसको चेंज नहीं करना चाहते, तो व्हाट वी विल डू, 1 बाय cosec थीटा. इसको देखते हैं, 1 अपॉन cosec थीटा. सो cosec थीटा मींस हाइपोटेन्यूज अपॉन परपेंडिकुलर. देन व्हेन वी कैन इवैल्यूएट इट, जब हम इसको इवैल्यूएट करेंगे तो एक वापस से क्या बन जाएगा, परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज. एंड वी नो दैट परपेंडिकुलर हाइपोटेन्यूज इज sin थीटा. Okay, means we can write sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. हम इस तरह से sin theta को 1 upon cosec theta लिख सकते हैं, और बाकी के जितने भी हमारे रिमेनिंग रेशियोज हैं हम सब का रेसिप्रोकल ऐसे ही लिख सकते हैं. So I'm going to write the reciprocals of all trigonometric ratios. So sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta, and similarly cosec theta is equals to 1 upon sin theta, vice versa. Okay, now cos theta is equals to 1 upon sec theta, and sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. Then we move to the tan theta is equals to 1 upon cot theta. Why? Because cot is the inverse of tan, as well as tan is converse of cot. Or cot theta is equals to 1 upon tan theta. So these are the reciprocal relations of trigonometric ratios. After this, चलेगा? Yes, of course. Then the quotient relation. What is the quotient relation? Quotient relation means quotient relations. Okay. The first quotient relation is tan theta is equals to sin theta upon cos theta. Yes, tan theta is equals to sin theta upon cos theta. How is it possible? Let's cross check. So tan theta is equals to sin theta, and the value of sin theta we know that perpendicular upon hypotenuse upon cos theta, the ratio of cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular upon hypotenuse, this sign means division, so I am going to divide base upon hypotenuse. Then perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and how to divide two fractional numbers? So we write the reciprocal of this, hypotenuse upon base, and this division sign changes to multiplication. Then this h, cut this h, so it comes p by b. And we know that p by b is the ratio of tan theta. Okay. So this is known as quotient relation. Tan theta is equals to sin theta upon cos theta. Similarly, quotient relation of cot theta is equals to, we know that cot theta is the inverse of tan theta. So the tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. So cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta. Okay. And the one more thing, tan theta into cot theta is equals to 1. Yes. How is it possible? Let's cross check. Tan theta into cot theta is equals to 1. So tan theta into cot theta means 1 by tan theta. Yes, it is the reciprocal. So tan theta cuts this tan theta, what is left? 1 is left. That's why the product of tan theta and cot theta is 1. This is called reciprocal relations. Okay. Now I'm going to share the ninja technique, means the basic and the most important content under this video. Okay. So what is this? Means just a single trick. Just a single trick which help you to memorize all the formulas. Yes, in just single trick, only one trick will help you to memorize or to remember all the formulas of trigonometry. सिर्फ एक ऐसा तरीका जो हमें हेल्प करेगा सारी की सारी ट्रिग्नोमेट्री वैल्यूज एंड फॉर्मूलेस को लर्न करने में. ओके, तो in trigonometry section I will discuss two concepts. The first one is hexagonal concept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, hexagonal concept. And the second one is palm concept. Okay, and the second one is palm concept. Means these two concepts, only these two concepts will help you to memorize all the formulas of trigonometry. So just wait and watch. I will make separate video about this concepts. Okay, so I'm going to wind up the session, but before the winding, because I got messages from 2 or 3 students, sir, your channel name is Maths Can Be Fun, but sometimes fun is totally missed because आप पढ़ाने में इतना बिजी हो जाते हैं कि आप ध्यान ही नहीं देते कि आपके चैनल का नेम है Maths Can Be Fun. So that's why I decided today for upcoming videos, आपसे आने वाली हर videos में I will give a question and you must to reply of that question in comment box. So today's question is, you have to give me the answer. Hungriest number. Yes, hungriest number in mathematics. As per your mind, as per your thinking level, Which number you thought it's the hungriest one? कौन सा ऐसा नंबर है सबसे ज्यादा भूखा नंबर कहलाता है? Yes, mathematics. Okay, so which hungriest number in mathematics? Which number is hungriest in mathematics? Means वो नंबर बताइए हमको जो सबसे ज्यादा hungriest भूखा है, मीन्स उसको बहुत ज्यादा भूख लगती है, वो तो बहुत कुछ खा जाता है. ओके, सो इस क्वेश्चन के साथ में मैं इस वीडियो को खत्म करता हूं, मीन्स फिनिश करता हूं. एंड नेक्स्ट वीडियो, यस, बट यू मस्ट टू लाइक, शेयर as much as you want. So this time, have a nice day, have a nice time. Say bye.